Greetings and welcome back to the PepoCoin channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today. As usual, we're going to talk about XRP today, so I hope everyone is having a fantastic day wherever they are in this amazing globe. I'll tell you something too. Let's start with the chart, but there is some really important news today. We are currently at $3.07. At the moment, the chart appears extremely choppy, both up and down, throughout the day. However, we continue to monitor Bitcoin. The choppiness is also visible on Bitcoin, and I believe it's because many people assumed Trump would discuss Bitcoin. However, he ended up discussing cryptocurrency instead, and the majority of people would ask, how is that a bad thing if he's discussing the entirety of cryptocurrency? When you discuss anything other than Bitcoin maxis don't like it. Additionally, I had to clarify this. CME just updated its staging subdomain to include the Sol Futures and XRP pages. According to Page, on February 10th, XRP and Sol Futures will become live. In yesterday's video, I brushed that off as fake news, yet it was real news. And I simply wanted to make it apparent. That is going to be huge. We'll have to wait and see whether that occurs. In an effort to establish America as the global center of cryptocurrency, Donald Trump signs an executive order. Yes, exactly, the crypto capital of the globe. Listen to it. Yes, the crypto EO is this. Under your direction, we will be establishing an internal working group to turn America become the global capital of cryptocurrency, which is actually increasing, of course. That is really enormous. We have been waiting for this for even longer, 4 years. As we watched XRP decline, everyone was talking about how this would happen in the future and how the president would like to advance innovation in cryptocurrency in the US. And right here is that presidential order. Keeping your own cryptocurrency in custody is also related to this. Stablecoins are also included. Additionally, Trump reiterated his position that he wants to advance stablecoins, but that a CBDC will not be created. The U.S. government will not issue a digital currency issued by a central bank, as I have stated repeatedly. What is digital currency? Issued by a central bank? The U.S. government designed this stablecoin. RLUSD, the digital dollar, is what I believe they will use instead. Do you recall Brad's statement that the real U.S. dollar is the reason it's named RLUSD? I believe that they were meeting with Trump even before the election took place. This, I believe, occurred on the day they began promoting the stablecoin. I suggested that the banks must be interested in a stablecoin, but it's possible that the government had other ideas. However, I'm happy with the direction this is taking. He is also advocating for AI. I recommend that everyone read this executive order since it is highly important. Since I will not read this document in its entirety, it's simply far too lengthy. However, this is a huge one. U.S.-made cryptocurrencies will be given preference by the U.S. Crypto Asset Fund. The idea that it will only be a Bitcoin reserve is still widely held by Bitcoin maxis. XRP, XLM, XBAR, SHX, and Algo are examples of U.S.-made utility digital assets that have shown to be more than just digital gold. He stated that they are discussing setting up a reserve, but he made no mention of Bitcoin. Digital assets, he remarked, and the market became extremely erratic as a result. The hatred for XRP is at an all-time high, I'll tell you that. All those ancient stories are making a comeback. Later today, I will discuss the topic in greater detail in a video. I'd like to chill down a bit. From spending all day debating with these maxis, the United States will become a manufacturing giant and the global center of artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency, in addition to lowering the cost of almost all goods and services. In fact, this is what Trump stated. We will use the oil and gas that the United States possesses in greater quantities than any other nation on the planet. In addition to lowering the cost of almost everything, Trump said Thursday morning that this would establish the U.S. as a global leader in manufacturing and the hub for artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency. This is the issue I see with Bitcoin in the U.S. moving forward. Primarily mining Bitcoin, AI needs a lot of processing power. And it's true, Bitcoin mining is no exception. What they're going to do, in my opinion, is move from mining Bitcoin to artificial intelligence. The future lies in AI. The days of Bitcoin will eventually become obsolete, unless you want to wait an hour at Starbucks for the transaction to complete and wind up paying 3 times. You can't even use it in a transaction. how much the coffee originally cost. Trump, in my opinion, wants to usher in the digital era as soon as feasible. And that's the reason I brought up Bitcoin mining before. Later on, when AI truly starts to gain traction, that might become an issue. All we want is a level playing field, Trump says. Who else agrees that we need level playing fields? They were discussing this back in 2017 and 2018 with Brad Garlinghouse. In earlier videos, I discussed that. Right now, everyone wants a level playing field. Listen to it. Under your leadership, how do you envision the U.S.-China relationship developing over the next 4 years? I see it clearly, yet he phoned me. I believe that our relationship will be excellent. We just want things to be fair. All we want is fair competition. We do not wish to exploit. With China, we have been experiencing severe deficiencies. Biden let things spiral out of control. It's absurd that he has a $1 trillion deficit. As I have stated in other videos, I believe that the United States and BRICS are cooperating. If they weren't already working together with Trump, they will undoubtedly do so now. Consequently, we will enter the new financial system. The goal of the BRICS is to separate from SWIFT. They are looking for a substitute for SWIFT. The best substitutes are XRP and RippleNet. In the last few weeks, Trump has met with Ripple, Hamar, several times. In addition, there were meetings with Ripple in 2017, 18, and 19. You can see the direction of this. Additionally, I believe the new financial system is almost here. They haven't decided whether to move forward with the digital asset stockpiling yet, David Sachs says, Fox Business. Yes, that is what we will assess. We haven't made up our minds yet. We must research that. Eleanor Churet is the source of that. However, Bitcoin maxis immediately became enraged when they used the term digital assets in place of Bitcoin. Shattering. The SEC formally revokes SAB 121, which forbade banks from holding Bitcoin. However, it wasn't holding Bitcoin, it was holding digital assets. And this is big, you know. The banks are now able to participate in cryptocurrency, which is something else we have been waiting for. SAB 121 is this: immediate effect. A significant obstacle to traditional banking institutions entering the cryptocurrency market has been removed with the repeal of SAB 121. NY. On their balance sheets, banks will no longer have to list custody crypto assets as liabilities. Keep large capital reserves for services related to crypto custody. For digital assets, adhere to the existing stringent accounting rules. The banking industry evolves. Now, traditional banks are in a position to actively compete with already existing crypto platforms and more freely develop their crypto custody services. Launch prior lease-stalled cryptocurrency initiatives such as wealth management and custody, and initiatives for stablecoins as well. I could now see that banks were providing their clients with cryptocurrency services. This is enormous. This is finally occurring, even though it should have been implemented months ago. Suddenly, bank after bank will be discussing cryptocurrency in the future. The SEC pulls out contentious tax accounting bulletin on cryptocurrency. Under the Biden administration, these regulations were implemented at midnight, requiring you to disclose all of your holdings and treating everyone as a broker in the cryptocurrency space. And that was over.